Hello people, my name is Connor.
I'm Aiden.
And today we're doing the backflip tutorial. The backflip is pretty simple, but when it's on the ground it's not easy. It's much harder than the trampoline, but if you concentrate and really listen to the steps and use them, then you should be able to do it. Time for a couple examples. The backflip can be broken down into 3 simple steps: the takeoff, the tuck, and the land. And altogether, it is a pretty simple move, and it should almost come naturally to you. But yeah, step 1 is the takeoff. So, I mean, it's pretty simple, but if you don't really do it right, it can cause problems with your whole flip, because this is the most important and, typically messed up part about backflips. People don't take off right, and if you don't jump right, the rest of your flip's gonna suck, even if you land it. Aiden did backflips before, and he didn't jump right, and his backflips weren't as good because he didn't, jump right.
Yeah, it was really bad.
He does them a lot better now. But yeah, the jump is simple. Just make sure you're not doing it wrong. Anyway, first step: swing your arms back and go into a squat. We're not doing this to be proper, but it makes your backflip better. You swing down like this, down here. Don't squat like this. Make sure your head is a bit forward, so then you can fling it as you go up in the air. That's part of the momentum that you get as you're doing a backflip. So don't keep up and then do that. I want you to bend forward, then jump, so you don't have to fling your head back to get all the momentum. Step 2 is tucking, and it's that simple. You can tuck how you want. I prefer to just kind of go, knees together, like, that distance apart. It's that simple. But, Aiden used to tuck like that.
Like a trampoline.
Yeah, like you're on a trampoline, the cowboy tuck. And it's not necessarily worse or better. You just tuck whatever way's comfortable. Just make sure your takeoff is good, because you shouldn't be, jumping all wide on your takeoff to get to a cowboy tuck, because that'll mess you up. Just, jump, your feet should be just a comfortable distance apart. It shouldn't be weird. And then you tuck however you want. Just make sure you're tucking. You can't really do this trick without tucking in, at least to here. It's kind of vital. You should be tucking after you've swung completely into the air, and your arms are up here. And then when you swing them up, your arms kind of stay in one place almost as your legs come and catch up to your arms all the way up here. So you swing up, your legs catch up to your arms like this. And it makes for a solid backflip. That's how you should think of it when you're in the air. Your legs swing around and catch up with your hands that flung into the air earlier. And that's it for tucking. And landing is really just that simple. It takes a bit of practice, but it shouldn't be too hard after you've practiced. You're not going to land straight up, and if you do land straight up like this, you're going to fall back because you don't have anything to stop on. You want to kind of land like in a squat at a little bit of an angle. This would be about the perfect landing right here. But most likely, when you're beginning, you're going to be a bit low, and you're going to, barely get the rotation in, because, you just begin and you're not as good at it yet. And you should be landing more like this. Your body would be down, and then your feet hit the floor, because you're a bit lower, even if you did it right. That's just how you normally land at the beginning, but that's okay, because you work it up the more you do it. So, you can land like that, and that's just fine.
Now we're going to do some slow motion shots.
Yeah. So in case there's anything I miss, you can just kind of see it in the slow-mo, because, we do our backflips pretty okay, and
I just
he just learned, but, he does them right, at the very least, and that's good, so you can still learn from him if you're coming here, because this is obviously aimed at beginners, not advanced gymnasts or anything, so enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you like, and subscribe if you also like. And tell us your experience in the comments.
Don't die.
Yeah, pretty good.